All right, y'all. Let's continue with this. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. I spent the last hour thinking of this. This is mind-boggling. The notion right here, like, holy, bro. Where is Oda going with this story? If I'm telling you, if that's Luffy, and we got a couple more chapters to read still. If that's Luffy's mom, this is incredible. No wonder Oda hid her from the story so long. He had to set it up for the exact way he wanted to reveal it. That Luffy and Blackbeard got the same mom, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, man, it's like the Mega Darkrai situation again. It's in front of my face, and we have Moon Man, Blackbeard, but I just can't see it. I can't see it. All right, let's go to the next chapter. Davy Blood. This is crazy, bro. Could you imagine going to the wiki and it says, you go to Blackbeard's wiki, it says freaking Luffy half brother. Like, talk about Aesop or Luffy. Luffy, you have another one? Not Stelly. Another one. Oh my gosh, bruh. Like, Blackbeard takes Luffy's brother and hands him in. There's only one Luffy. It's me. Oh my gosh, bro. Holy frick. Just starting the recording again. This scene that gave me a headache. It's too much. It's crazy. Davy Blood. I also can't believe Davy became this relevant in just like freaking 5 chapters. The name, it being a D. So there ain't no thing as a Marshall D or Rocks D. Rock Z. Rocks D Zibik or Rock. Whatever the frick. It's just all Davy. Unless they're real clans of other ones. But bro, even Luffy about to be it. Okay. See, I'm not too much a fan of this, bro, because I don't want him to be mind controlled. But let's see where this goes. So dude's gonna do his reversal. Oh my gosh. I have a feeling like, yeah, we got... Who's this? I don't even know who this is all of a sudden. Oh, that's Lin Lin. Yeah, we got all these goons, but there ain't no way it's about to be a 5v1. Let's see. What is it, Rocks? Who's saying that? Freaking Roger? Like it's your best friend? Did our attacks do nothing to that spider? What are you saying, spider? Okay, so I'm understanding. The spider is not a separate entity. Imu is attached to the spider. So in the modern day, Imu must be attached to freaking Gunko. And he can like do a little freaking super demon Bankai through them. And emerge. Did our attacks do nothing to that spider? Stop. What have I pushed? Weird, bro. In a weird way, don't it kind of look like Ace Luffy Sabo? The yellow hair. And then I don't know what to make of these two, bro. This is crazy. What is this? And thank goodness for Slim Mom. What's going on here? Persistent thou art, Wheeze Wheeze. Don't downplay the power of humanity, Mom. Oh, thank you, please. If he resists. Maybe he resists, but it just F's his mind up. I don't want him to turn to the demons. Davy D. Jones was once the king of the world. Whoa, what does that mean? Whoa. Like the king of the Davy back fight, he just won over everything. Silence, he never was king. Not for an instant. The grievance between Mu and Davy has nothing to do with thee. What? No one's gotten this goon this riled up. Bro, how did Rox make it this far? He's got the king of the world freaking freaked out. He not even no protagonist of prophecy. Then why are you so panicked over something as trivial as the Davy name? It's kept you terrified for years, hasn't it? Luffy mommy, look how cute she is. It has to be, bro. The thought that Davy's will might be I know, Luffy don't got the will of Davy. The D can't stand for Davy. Davy, you teach. But it's about to. Nah. He said Davy D. Zebek, right? He didn't say his secret name was Davy. Because Monkey Davy, Luffy. Dude, what the frick? The thought that Davy's will might be passed down and one day come for you to fulfill the promise. So how do you know about what is this? It's two of them. We got the sun and the moon? What's more frightening to you, Davy D. Jones or Joy Boy? Cease thy dreaming, their kind will never be seen again once I've eradicated thee. Okay, are they from the same era, or Joy Boy like 800 years ago and Davy like a good 400 years ago? He almost ruled the world. Like he was almost greater than Joy Boy. No prophecy, nothing. Once I've eradicated thee, cease thy dreaming. Their kind will never be seen again once I've eradicated thee. I have found excellent soldiers to serve. Moo, Davy. What the frick is Moo? Why are you speaking to yourself as Moo? Look, he's all pierced up. Gigantic, harmless, and conflicted. The giants, you fool. Don't mess with Harold. They only want peace. Are you joking? Even right now? Like, dude, how is this the greatest freaking villain? That Garp and Roger, the team up with, bro, this is a good guy. This is a freaking good guy. How is it freaking come to this? Like, what villain is saying a line like this? It's legit giving me a headache, bro. Oh, bro. Maybe I should freaking record this later. The giants, you fool, don't mess with Harold. They only want peace. Indeed, a golden opportunity. Such a willing puppet of a king will never come along twice. See, bro, it's freaking Harold. No. Just like D, in fact. Now stop wasting time. Is he gonna demon? Bring an end to the dream of Davy. Dang, bro. I don't understand, bro. You took freaking 6 Pirate King attacks, and then you just freaking standing. So what's Luffy supposed to do? How's Luffy supposed to do more damage than that? Okay. So after the he comes freaking crashing down. Nugget and Lin. Huh, Rox? What did it do to you? Yeah, he's all demonic, bruh. What happened up there, Rox? Damn it, I'm going to disappear. Huh? Wait, it converts their lifespan immediately? Like, do they only last like freaking 10 minutes when you get turned into a demon? Like the God's Knights, they handle it differently, but these foot soldiers they only last a bit? Damn it, I'm going to disappear, huh? End Davy by thy own hand. Now erase all life that was involved with God Valley. Huh? Did you get bigger? Oh man. He went demon. I hate it. I freaking hate it. Because it's like it's not him anymore. All of you move it. There is blood that must be erased from history. Hey, Blackbeard, come through with that freaking yummy yummy, bruh. Come through. I want to see it offensive. I want to see your own freaking gear fifth. Something like Blackbeard, the more damage you take, he's stronger. I don't know what it would be. That kind of sound moon-like, right? Like Blackbeard start off as a new moon. The more damage you take, he slowly get full moon, and then he at peak power. I don't know. I'm just freaking coming up with stuff. Alright then, freaking, this is mad, bro. He about to box his crew. Why don't you beat up Linlin first? He jumps up. Here's your freaking fight, Kaido. Of course, Kaido don't want to die by stupid hands after he saw all these powerhouses. Of course, he's happy to die by Luffy. So he pops up, Yao. Hey, Rocks, what are you... What is this? What is this attack? This stupid freaking panel. What did he do? I can't even read it. What did he freaking do, bruh? There's the other half of this panel. Okay, he smacked some part of him. I know he didn't cut you. Wait. Doesn't Kaido have a freaking scar? Wait. I think he do. We got big Kaido here. Let me see this. Oh, shoot. See, I always thought freaking Whitebeard gave that. He got a... I don't... Can this focus? I don't know if you can see. He got a big ass scar right here. Okay, can you focus? Now make me look like a freaking weeb or something. He got a big scar right here. You're not telling me Z... It's a freaking X too. You're not telling me Zebek gave him that. I remember when I saw the panel of this guy introduced, when he stood over Kid and all, I'm like, yo, Whitebeard gave him that scar. It sounded like the most badass thing. Bruh, it's this guy. Kaido. Damn you, Rux. Are you turning on your own people? I don't know, Lin with your homie-ass powers. Look at his eyes in transformation. But ain't that crazy that she actually hurt? Like, these three were... Despite being leaders themselves, they actually liked him and probably would have followed him. Just I liked them a bit more than just being detached. That's crazy. Alright, so now Lin gonna try to pounce on him. This man does what? Just freaking kicks her flying? And she freaking spirals? Oh, shoot. Oh, goes right past you. He your favorite buddy. What you gonna do, Whitebeard, with your matching hat? Is that all we are to you, Rocks? Impediments? Yes. I hate it, bro. I hate the demon thing. Let's see what happened. Rocks clashing with Whitebeard. Oh! I'm not sure what's happening here. What freaking Whitebeard's weapon is still here, but it's like Roger jumped in the way. Yeah, what the frick, Roger? All right, they can feel the hockey, huh? What the frick? Cause what are you so excited over? Was this whole pillar gonna fall? Oh, okay. Oh, dang. Run for your lives. The mountains come. Wait, is it really just one in the modern day? Wait, there is no God Valley. just oh shoot. The mountains coming down. Oh, that's huge, bruh. Yo, I can't believe Captain John had kids. What a reveal. This is crazy. Like, that's so cool to get all the riches. But if John died here, he hid some treasure. He hid his own One Piece somewhere. Hey, there she is. Stop having the freaking hots for her, bro. Okay, so this guy's running. Pillar crashes. Everyone jumps out of the way. She a pirate, bro. Let's not forget. Blackbeard, keep them shoes on, okay? You're gonna have to start running too when she die. Well, hopefully she don't die. All battleships along the northeast shore. Withdraw. Keep your distance. Yeah, I think they were gonna, bro. Northeast shore. That was dangerous. Who should we punish for allowing this to happen? Punish your freaking own ass. Quickly, everyone, please this way. Don't you dare leave without us, or we'll have you all put to death. Hurry, my lords. I don't know, Garb. Did you really have to learn about the Gorosei and Spider-Man and all? You can't just hate the government after seeing this. Like, you know these guys exist. Southwest part of the island. Hurry up, really. So wait, really? Don't you have a freaking kid? You gotta have a freaking kid. Let Mihawk be your kid or something. I'm just... Kid? It's a legit kid himself. You have to have a kid. That's freaking shocky. What else? What's the point? Hurry up, really. This island is doomed. Roger better be alright in there. Treasure, treasure. Can you believe how much there is? Buggy. Somewhere Buggy's being born too. Zzz. What the frick? Shanks, that's why they showed the chest. Yo, the stupid kid. He freaking ran off with Shanks. That's where the red hair come from. Wait, so Shanks won in the chest. Where's Dragon? I want a dragon to eat one of the fruits. It's the most realistic way he could have a crazy fruit. So it's so heavy. He's like, can you believe how much there is? Well, it's a dead end. Make it snappy. Hurry, Rayleigh. This island is doing. Make it snappy, okay? The Roger pirates. Calling everyone back. So they all have to retreat. Even Rayleigh got to retreat because he's trying to save Shaki. Dang it. I can't even save a single baby. Where did he go? He never knew. He didn't know it went in the chest. His last memory is hugging that freaking wood stump. Is he ever gonna learn in the story that he saved Shanks? Not that he failed to save a baby? You have to stop, Kuma. If you keep going, you'll put us in danger. Komachi, Huff Huff. Put in danger how? Isn't he helping people? There might be still lives I can save. Huff Huff. Oh, a person. Who? Did you just find Dragon? Oh my gosh, he found Dragon. I didn't see that coming. Kuma is the one who gets Dragon off this island. So according to the Marines, they think Dragon, he's back to being on the ship. Meanwhile, for a bit, his reputation might be that he died on this island. I don't know, something. We'll see. Curse stupid Ganzui. Who's this? Shiki, is there even any escape off this island? Yeah, I thought you could get the best of me. She could just freaking fly off. She can fly. Shiki. This is so funny. They're all just taking treasures. All forces to the shore. We need treasures. I can't get there. The woods are on fire. This is crazy. Why are you here, bruh? Don't you have freaking 5 pirate kings on your ass? Zebek, you look just like... So you lost then. What? How much does she know? How much does she know, bruh? They know some secret history. You look just like what? Old photos of Davy Jones? Like this is how freaking Emu eliminated Davy Jones and nearly wiped out the Davy clan through this exact method. So you lost then. I'm sorry, dear. You had to face. I'm sorry, dear. You had to face off in order to save us, but it was too early, wasn't it? Oh, teach. And don't die. Don't die, lady. We'll jump into the sea. We just have to swim. Whatever it takes to keep the Davy blood alive. You have to survive no matter what it takes. She gonna die, but that's not Luffy, mom. And this man don't have a devil fruit, bro. He gonna go in the ocean too. Escape, he's at the shore. Okay, so this is her. She's making it to the shore. She's running. She's at the shore. Who shipped this? He about to freaking slice her. Cannonballs start coming. Oh my gosh, bruh. 5 billion slash coming down. Oh no. Oh, the cannonballs are coming to her, bro. I thought they were defense. Thought they were defending her, gonna hit him. Oh no. Kuma, you found her? Kuma, you saved her! Kuma saved the Luffy mom! And Blackbeard. Teach. We have to be friends, bro. After this flashback, I'm not trying to read One Piece and have teach me this villain. Kuma saved Teach and freaking Elsa, whatever her name is. He sees Zebek and goes, touches him with his own ass, poof, I think. Yeah, of course he does, because there's a freaking giant slash coming down. Kuma, you an unbelievable trooper. He saved the Davy blood. Yeah, the freaking hands of liberation working for the moon. Stupid warship and cannonballs. At least it hit freaking Zebek. Alright, so who's gonna defeat Zebek now? Why is he this far, bruh? What the heck is Roger, Whitebeard, and Garp fighting then? Each other? Okay, so cannonballs land, puts up a bunch of smoke. Stupid Imu just regenerated here. Looks like you're a giant sock. Like, what even is your body supposed to look like? Continue, Davy. Snuff out every light of life left on the island. Dude, that's Imu commanding this guy. Yo, that's what happened to Davy. He got so powerful, Imu had to freaking cheat and somehow turn him demon. Hurry up, Vice Samurai Corp. There's no time. No, you hurry. How many are still on the island? Ew, did they split up? It's over? Where are you now, Roger? I'm fine. Once everyone's on the ship, let me know. Got that? Y'all better not have split up. They're still in calls. Stop it, Rocks. I'm Rocks. Why does he look like that? Because I'm Rocks. I thought naturally this is just how evil he would look. This is a crazy flashback. Get out here, Rocks. Okay, they're still here. So these both inhale. Get out here, Rocks. Shang. I don't know what the Shang is supposed to be. Davy, he's back. Freaking panels are all over the place. Look what a mess you are. Can't let you go after my crew. Gotta look the freaking colors. The dark on him and the light on him. What's that voice? Help me. You doing that D speak? Hey, hey, you broken, yo, you busted. You busted. You higher than Roger, bruh. Help me. Why do you look like that? Please just kill me. Oh my gosh, I did not expect this. He doing that voice of all speaking. Wow. So this is how it went down, bruh. They brothers. They were freaking brothers. They were roommates, bruh. But notice, it looks like these three don't have devil fruits, right? What's the deal with that? Like, what's the deal with you being this strong without a devil fruit? What does that say about Whitebeard being Roger's equal, but then he has the tremor fruit, and Roger doesn't? Like, is madness, bro? It's like you can get a stronger level if you don't have the fruit. But then what does that say about Luffy and then Blackbeard? Like, bruh, y'all just freaking capped? Reverberations, okay? Using Zeus as a pillow. Please, you hear that too? Yeah. Just kill me. I hate this demon thing, bro. His words, his attitude, and his expression. He's crying, dog. Dang. Oh, bruh. Bruh, they working together. So look, Roger's holding the attack, and Garp's gonna go for a punch. Wait, you really holding the attack, dog? They're all telling different stories. Right, his words say one story, his attitude, he's freaking fighting them, and then his expression is crying. So he blocks, Garp jumps up, goes for freaking Superman punch. Now he gonna get the freaking buggy nose. You gonna be sent flying, bruh. What are you holding your foot down? What the frick? Are you taking this? That's a Conqueror punch. And the sword's still going. Hey, bro. He got a buff from the demon, right? Because he just freaking sent them back. He just sent them back. Look at the punch to the nose. Ow. He sturdied his foot and sent them back. Oh my god, this paneling is killing me. There goes Garp. There goes Roger. And now what? They crashed into this one. It's going to fall too. Rumble, rumble. Why does the sky look like that? It's split in half. All right, there you go. Now they just mention it. We got to evacuate before we're all dead. So for Zebek, it's a 3-way when he splits it. For every other time they do it in the show, it's a 1v1. It's so busted, bro, that you could just turn anyone into a demon. I freaking hate it, man. Why does this guy look like that? Split in half. We gotta evacuate before we're all dead. Let's steal the ship and get off this island. What do you mean? Roxas? What? You mean Roxas' ship? You really think he's coming back? This is the end of the Rocks Pirates. That hurts to say. Stupid Shiki. Hurry to the shore. What did you say, Vice Admiral Garp? Once you've got every living resident and sailor on board, shove off and get out of here. Yo, Roger and Whitebeard are both willing to die. Roger and Garp are both willing to die here. What's happening on the island, Roger? Once Rayleigh and them get off, get to you, wait off the coast. Yeah, so freaking leave. I'll be back. Ace and Luffy. Oh, shoot. Y'all taking him off? Why'd you freaking swap colors? Rocks, Roger. I came here intending to arrest you both, but... Yeah, and my plan was to steal Shaki and the treasure and hightail it out of here. Instead, shall we team up for a minute? Why they got freaking opposite slashes? I have a number of issues with this, but I can't afford to let him run free. Goku Vegeta ass line. Dang. It's funny that Garp gets the Vegeta line. Hey, Rocks. Okay, so he goes to freaking stab Garp. Garp jumps out. Meanwhile, Roger down here dashing. You down there, bro. What are you trying to slash? Okay, he goes for a freaking slash. I'm not sure what happens. But dude's blade is still stuck in the mountain. I'm so freaking confused how to read this, bruh. What the frick is going on? Whatever, freaking Garp jumps over and grabs this man's foot. That look you've got, the curse. Is there any way to break it? What, you don't want to kill him? What type of world is this? Just wake up. Okay, he gonna slash down. Faster, Roger's going to keep fighting until we evacuate the island. That hockey's off the charts. Find a spot for me on the ship, I assume. Gloriosa! Just the mix and matching. Listen up, Kaido. You owe me for the rest of your life. You're gonna make good on that. Fat chance. It was Finders Keepers, Linda, and you lost. Just watch. I'm gonna create a new crew where violence rules all. My heart, my heart. You think you're hot stuff now? Keep dreaming. The day you beat me, it'll never come. Come on, Linda. Let's get moving. Carry this treasure. I'll come and collect one day. I'll be waiting to crush your spirit. That's nice. That's nice. And then they team up. Ew, them teaming up and Sengoku say, it's the reunion of the Rocks. My ass. My freaking ass. It was a nice moment, though. Seeing them, all six of them together. Dang. Okay, anyhow, man, freaking like kicks Roger's sword. He falls to the ground. Flames. Whoa. Who's this freaking Figureland? Whitebeard just here watching the battle. You're the one that knocked down that mountain, aren't you, Newgate? Who are you? Looks like your crew's falling apart. Ain't no way, brah. Marco Daddy? No way. Polo Graham? Captain of the Polo Pirates? The name's Graham. What the frick? I'm a big fan of yours. Say, you got no ship to go back to, huh? Team up with me instead. Get out of my hair. Wait a sec, bro. Look, if you read it backwards, it says Margot. I'm a big fan of your work. Wait, bro. Wait. Get out of my hair. Hey, where'd Newgate go? Don't ask me. What are you doing, Dragon? Calm down. How did Dragon get here? No, what are you people doing? Did you know what we were aiding here, Dragon? Put them on our ship. We have to rescue them. The dragons, right? Oh, the slaves. He's saving the slaves. And if anyone argues against it, I'll execute him on the spot. Yes, Dragon. This isn't going to end here, Dragon. It better not. Really, Gavin, where are you going? Don't you dare follow us. Take the ship out into the open water. Oh, they came back. They're coming back. That island will never have existed. Understood? Okay, bro. Now he got the emu eyes. West Blue. The God Valley Incident, S-Class Top Secret Classification. Records of clandestine operations and special hazard pay for Naval Base G11. Ew, and Cyberpol freaking 6. Okay, so I get how Roger might make it out. Freaking Scopper and Rayleigh will pull him out, but who's gonna pull you out? Registry of participants in the human hunt expunged. Site of event God Valley. Island location area, population details erased, number of fatalities unknown. It's just a giant mess. They have no idea there's so many survivors that are later gonna form the Revs. Huff, Garp. Did you know about that enormous black monster the government has? They call themselves the good guys. We can't believe it either. Whoa, what happened to Zebek? If you're gonna quit the Navy, come join us. Don't be an idiot. If I quit, who's going to watch out for the rank and file? What does that even mean? The enlisted troops. Right, because there's the freaking Navy itself. Are a bunch of good-hearted people. That is his freaking crew. That's so weird, bro. They are eye to eye. Sengoku will watch it, by the way, stupid. They freaking join him. Huff. It all comes down to mass, doesn't it, Garp? Mass, what do you mean? Wheeze. First of all, the color of armament is a power that doesn't yield to the devil fruits. And on top of that, I was wreathed in color of Supreme King. There's no way it couldn't have hurt him. Huff. Yeah, but he was guarding with Supreme King too, so they cancel out. Exactly my point. There's no damage unless we surpass that. If it's all down to who wears out first, there's no way to keep with a monster like that. Wait. So when two people with Conqueror's Hockey fight, you have to wear out the other's hockey to start doing damage. That's interesting. That's a Dragon Ball Z-like explanation. I like that. It's like Goku and Vegeta would have to fight for a while, tanking punches, and then after a while they'll stop tanking them. Huff, so you want to cut him with the critical mass of Supreme King hockey? Oh, I guess you could do that. Exactly. Don't even think about whatever stamina you need after that. In that case, you're saying we don't come back from this alive. Oh, some freaking final Getsuga hockey, bruh. So they're going to be passed out. It's literally Rayleigh and Gavin who's going to pull both of them out. If we can pull this off, all three of us will be down for the count. Huff. But if we miss, we're done for. Garb, we should be getting emotional. Like, if we make it out of this, I'll join your crew. I'm not seeing your freaking crack in your neck. Listen up, Rox. I don't know what I can say to console you. I don't know what happened to you either. But there's one thing I do recognize. Yeah, that he's in pain. I recognize your sorrow. He ain't even evil, bro. He was just playing the pirate game. Don't cry, you idiot. What the frick kind of move is this? Yo, they freaking have Final Getsuga moves. God of Fire. Yeah? Yeah, of all the things. Of all the things. It's like freaking dedicated your unborn, your son. Infinitum. Okay. He's like freaking winding up his arm. Excuse what? I don't wait. So your move is called God of Fire Ace? You can't make this. You can't make up what's. Ain't this look like the rest of Garb's body? What's your move called? Infinitum Explosion. So this drains all their hockey. You have to real think of why the frick it's called. This move is called this. And then he does the freaking Hashirama 1,000 Fists. Infinitum Explosion. The world government attempted to cover up everything that happened here. But the downfall of Rocksteady Zebek. And his lawless band of followers, the Rocks Pirates. Dude, they wiped out the crew here. It's actually, this is breaking my heart, bro. Who wreaked havoc on their era. The Rocks Pirates who wreaked havoc on the era cast unmistakable reverberations that shook the very world. Yeah. In every freaking way. The freaking literal ones and then the split crew. This is one giant WhatsApp group. The Rocks Pirates, Garp Goons. Just freaking Garp. Where's Sengoku? He could have helped. Useless ass giant gold Buddha. The Rocks Mega Friend Circle. It's a little crazy, bro. Freaking Linlin, Kaido, I don't know about Kaido, but at least Linlin and Whitebeard were a bit more close to Rocks than just being their own leaders. Kaido too, but he was also more so like just a kid trying to be, trying to impress. I guess the implication would be but Kaido as well. The other ones, Sheik and all, they're just having fun. They really are more disconnected. Oh, man. All right, so the flashback's over now, right? A big W. Big W. That's the mom, that's the mom, bruh. That's the mom. We just freaking it's gonna say Luffy's mom introduced freaking chapter 1100 something. That's how long it takes. Luffy's mom name, what was it? Irasu? Irasu? Oh my lord. Hey, we done. We freaking caught up, bruh. Now we entering like freaking November. What a freaking flashback. Is everyone a freaking kid? It's still going. Okay, so look, see, they're done for. Cough, cough. Is the curse worn off? Yo, it looks like it has. It's temporary? If you beat them, it goes off? Even Imu ran off. New stories. 1166? Chapter 1166. New stories. They're sleeping. Will I leave this island alive? Oh my gosh, it's the God's Knights. Nope, guess not. Roger Garp, you better run. No reason to stick around and die with me. These guys coming out like the freaking OG Soul Reapers. Why they gotta look so demonic? Who's this woman, bruh? Freaky Doflamingo mom. All right. Forgot to say one thing. I'm glad you stopped me. Thanks. Is there any smile? Do you die with a smile? You don't even die with a smile, bro. He too freaking sad. He awake though. Like he took that attack and he awake. What the frick? Interesting expression on you. Like, do you respect the strength? You know? Like, sure, you're freaking crazy. You're about to stab him, but it's like you respect it. Thanks. Where's rocks? Huff, huff. I see, bruh. You pulling out Garp? Are you pulling out Garp? Put that man down. You tie him to the ship until he joins. You contact Morgan and be like, yo, Garp defected, spread the news. You strong arm him. Crazy. You worried about your enemy? You guys are my enemies too. What happened to Rox Rayleigh? They killed him. They wouldn't even torture him or try to capture him. This man, Davy, he too dangerous. He like legit awakened the full Davy potential. That Imu's like, bro, you just straight Davy, you nah. Even gave him the same curse that probably he gave Davy. Hurry, the island's collapsing. Don't let the pirates escape. Roger's ship is on the move. Open fire. Absent from the pages of recorded history. Like a curtain falling on a stage, the island crumbled in upon itself and was shrouded in a deep, deep mist. So yeah, there's no ancient weapon that was used to wipe out the island. It was literally their fight that just wiped it out. Like a curtain falling on a stage, the island crumbled in upon itself and was shrouded in a deep, deep mist. Who's healing you goons? Who's got you and you in the same hospital? And then I'm proud of your freaking son making his own decisions. Not being a little freaking scared 17-year-old, you know? He's very righteous. And was shrouded in a deep mist. And then what? Y'all on separate ships, right? This is a broad account of what happened in the mysterious, obscure God Valley incident. And it's now gone. Let's make our escape full speed ahead. Yahaha. Roger ship. Oh, they're on the Roger ship. Garp. Not Garp on the Roger ship, dog. But after a brief moment of silence, Kaido, dragon, a massive lightning bolt with countless branches split the sky. Yeah, I see it. What is the meaning of this? Like a freaking new era ushering? And with that, a number of new stories began. Crazy, bruh. Yeah, Kaido, dragon, Shanks, Blackbeard, and Irasu. The Red Revs. Yeah, it's literally everyone splitting into different paths. So sad, bro. So freaking sad to see everyone came together during that incident. And now irreparably all shattered. Shiki, his rival, even freaking Gloriosa and Shaki are hanging out with the rocks. We still gotta wait. Yes, until Roger wakes up. Hurry up, Captain Roger. I want to open those chests. Oh, wow. They're gonna find Shanks in one of them. Of course it was a Roger pirate that took that chest. Clink. Roger, sorry to wear you all like that. You're better now. Anyway, check this out. Were you really worried or not? Okay, where's Garb though? Tell me Garb's opening the chest too. Safe and sound. We got Shakyo, safe and sound. It looks like more happened than just that. Alright, if this man already recovered and we made off with all this treasure. Surely Rayleigh as a kid, right? Hey, see, that's the Mihawk code. I'm just saying. It doesn't make sense. Mihawk look nothing like them. I mean, I guess, look, maybe not everyone has kids, but come on. Wow, what a haul. Fwa. Hey, it came from inside the chest, right? There's something in there. Careful when you open it. Where did I hear the whole Shanks in the chest thing from, bro? That's from years ago. So definitely no recent spoiler. Click. A baby? That's a celestial dragon thrown in the sea. The downfall of the rocks parts, the story. And we got 0 freaking bounty posters, bruh. Cheesing me. The story, of course, was heavily sanitized and featured prominently the exploits of Garp the hero. The rocks parts are done for. Rocks is dead. I just knew Vice Admiral Garp was the real strongest man around. Garp. Now there's a true hero, bruh. The freaking Marine King. Navy head for Grand Line. What is this drivel? Vice Admiral Garb, stop. He's ripping the papers. Bring me this Morgans. He needs to answer for this. Oh, stop it, Garb. The government has clearly paid him off to write this. Young Goku. The world government and the Navy are both massive organizations. If you include the militaries of all the member countries, there are tens of millions of soldiers across the world. It's impossible to be completely aware of what every last one of them is doing. So when I notice that the upper management is doing something insane, I can just look the other way. What are you saying over here? Yeah, like you're just saying some madness. That's what I hate about you, Sengoku, you ladder climbing fool. Shut up. What is barking from the bottom of the cliff going to accomplish? Yeah, so you leave and you climb your own freaking cliff. I know, Garp, you can't fight with them while being in the Marines. You're supposed to leave. Whatever Dragon is doing is what you should have been doing. Stop it, you two. If you turn out like them, I'm going to kill you myself. Nah, but he retired by now, but bro. Well, with friends like you, how can I possibly go wrong? Don't tell me you're quitting, Garb. You're some kind of idiot. I've got plenty to protect down at the bottom of the cliff, as you call it. Like what, bro? Like what did you accomplish, Garp? You freaking train a Kainu. Something like that. Maybe not specifically, but in some way. You train the next gen. What does the next gen even accomplish? How much is Kizaru, Akainu, Aokiji and all doing? Hey, yo, Aokiji, I don't hate too much you join a freaking Blackbeard right now. Aokiji got that same freaking Blackbeard haircut. Alright, bro. Stop with the weird theories. Elbaf New World. Wow. Wow, you're back again. Where the hell was Harold? Oh yeah, Harold, of course he hangs back here. He dies way later. You're back again? I'm not taking you with me. Oh, he's crying because Rox is dead. Why does this hurt me, bro? How many times I have to say it, Scrum? You really think Bruh, see, all this time I'm saying Rock's evil. Just take the kid. Who cares if he dies? It's because he's not evil. It's because he's not evil. What the frick? Hiccup. What a mess. Ignored by the guy whose attention I want. And followed around by some annoying snot-nosed brat instead. Right. He wants Harold's attention. He's followed by this guy. I think you're Nika, Rox. Nika? Whoa. Whoa, bro. You crossing the wrong two wires. The warrior of liberation, he laughs as he tears down the world. Right. That's the same crap they said about Luffy breaking that fish island. Ain't no way you know this, though, freaking Zebek. He knows everything. He knows Nika laughs and everything. He tears it down. Well, I'm going to be king of the world. Oh, no, he didn't know. Freaking he was singing. If anyone's got that kind of power, it's Harold. Huh? Listen to this, Loki. Slumbering somewhere out there in the world is a bunch of incredible destroyers by the name of... And this had nothing to do with... This is just out there. What is this? Destroyers by the name Galela. And the guy who can actually control them is your old man. I could have all the outlaws in the world under my command. If me and Harold team up, who could possibly stop us? Wow, that's so cool. So why doesn't my dad team up with you? Because of love. Because he's stupid. I understand. The love path, I understand, right? Trying to form connections and win through trust and all. But that comes second to the people enforcing power. But I'll keep coming back 100 times, 200, as many times as it takes. There you go. Rock's dead. He's reading a tiny ass paper. There's been an assault. It was... So what? Does Harold have to eat the devil fruit? And I don't even know what's up with that. But after we went through this flashback and they've given us another mystery. Galela. But I'll keep coming back. Oh yeah, we read this. There's been an assault. It was King Harold of Elbaf on a certain island. Has he hurt any civilians? Or no? There's a giant ruffian that he's beating. But it's so brutal. Wow. You still don't get it, do you? Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I'll never pillage the humans again. You don't... Wait, what? What the frick? Yes, you do. Wait. Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I'll never pillage the humans again. You don't get it. None of you do. See, now he's realizing force is the way. Oh, you scum. Your size as your only quality are the ones who built the Giants' history of terror. And because of you, no one believes us. They don't believe that we seek a peaceful seat among the nation of the world. I'm not too sure what he's doing. I think he's just, he's taking out his anger. Oh, Your Majesty, he's unconscious. I wanted Elbaf to join the world government to avoid losing their faith. And that's why I couldn't help them. There you go. There you go. Yeah, cry, bruh. Whoever's side fortune is on, it doesn't feel like mine. Slam me your hand. My greatest friend begged from me for help and I turned my back on him. I left him to die. Oh my gosh, this is sad. Now I cannot turn my back from this. Okay. I thought he was beating up like a bunch of humans for being stupid. But I'm freaking stupid. He's just taking his anger out on giants. So I'm freaking totally misread that. I cannot turn back from this. I refuse to overlook the evil of the giants. The king of the giants becomes deranged. Navy headquarters, underground cells. You got caught and imprisoned, bruh. He actually faced a sentence for what he did trying to save those slaves. I'm quitting the Navy, Dad. I know. And on that topic, I'm disgusted. Hey, yo, they talking. You never see this. I'm disgusted with you. I know. Clink. Gave him the freaking key. That's interesting. He at least knows Garper's the one who snuck him out of prison. So he hates his dad, but there's some understanding going on here. This is fascinating, bro. Harold, I made up my mind, Chief Charles, it's time for me to set aside these half measures. Hudson and Loki, you're my sons and I love you both. I want you two to work together to support Elbaf after I'm gone. Navy headquarters, Marine Ford. Whoa, Marine Ford. Okay, so Elbaf comes to Marine Ford. It's Elbaf, Royal Navy ship, what? I'm very sorry, King Harold, but I've been instructed to not allow you to land. Officers of the Navy and dignitaries of the world government, please hear me out. He's breaking his horns. Yo. Allow me this chance to atone for 1,000 years of history. I want to apologize for all the mistakes that giant kind has made. I wish to yeah, he's going all in on the path he chose now. Friggin' sunken ship. I wish to prove my oath of peace so that the children of Elbaf can lead fruitful lives without hurting anyone, so that they can live hand in hand with humanity. I want a chance to atone for our sins. If that means I must be a slave, so be it. Oh my gosh, Harold is a huge ass figure in this story. No one could have expected this. All right, we're almost caught up, bruh. Ida's sons. "33 years ago." Alright. This is like the same time Dragon has started like his pirate crew, right? Something like that. Or he's 33 years old himself. I don't know, but so that's what happens. He does exactly what Garp should have done. He quits and becomes an independent pirate. So 5 years later. So Teach is 7 or 8. And Shanks is 6 or 7. We were all freaking out that there were pirates off the coast. Wait. So 5 years after God Valley, we were all freaking out that there were pirates off the coast when all of a sudden, he's taking journal notes. An enormous figure appears out of the mist behind him. Is this Kaido making his freaking a name for himself? Seafloor prison, impelled down, kaboom. And next thing I knew, the ship was in splinters. We were sunk in a matter of seconds. Yeah, by Neptunian, right? No, it was like human. What the hell's going on? And this event take place in the Florian Triangle? Not even close. You think there's any fish worth catching out there? We don't go near it. All I can say is it was a monster in human form. What do they see in the Sky Island projection crab? At this time, the countries of the Grand Line were abuzz with a frightening rumor. A tale of a lurking monster that strikes its targets, mostly pirate ships from the deeper mists out at sea. What? It's the Galela? I don't even know what the glade is supposed to be. In truth, this monster was Harold. But to the people on the sea who'd never ever seen a giant before, the experience was pure terror. What the frick? That is a Viking horror nightmare. As part of his sworn oath of 1,000-year atonement, Harold assisted the Navy's efforts to uphold order. Yeah, by creating fear so pirates don't set out. He's a literal demon of the... This guy's stupid, bruh. Meanwhile, the pirates who scattered to the winds after God Valley would grow in power over the next decade or two until they reached their primes and became the faces of their era. Cool. Any minute now, Teach is going to join his crew. All the while, as the pirates around them focused on claiming territory. Shiki, my dog. I respect these three now, or even Lin Lin. One crew achieved the seemingly impossible and succeeded in circumnavigating the globe. The crew led by the king of the pirates, Gold Roger. Gosh, does this seem like such a small thing now? It's so interesting because you thought Zebek just like... You thought everyone was just finding Raftel. It's like Joy Boy found Raftel, hit something there. Zebek found it, and then Roger found it. But no, they're totally different stories. They're all doing different things. Look, here he is. When the crew led by the king of the pirates, Gold Roger, when he was captured sometime later and publicly executed, the world assumed it would serve as a demonstration of their strength. So, bro, you got King Harold being a demon for pirates to stop them from setting out. You got these three who are going to start to monopolize, especially on the other side of the sea. And then you get this guy executed. It's well, this guy rubber banded it. But yeah, right before his execution, you would not want to set out as a pirate. And then he gets executed and it backfires. The allure of his massive fortune, the One Piece, sent the world into an era of frenzied madness. To counteract the arrival of such unforeseen great era of piracy, Navy headquarters recruited over a dozen giants from various regions in hopes of bolstering their ranks. Harold, meanwhile, who had been faithfully serving as a tool of the Navy. This is disgusting. It was huge. An ancient giant, they say, I wanted as a slave, was finally given official access to the Holy Land this year. A Shallow's Covenant? Is this the Gorosei? Oh! He became a Holy Knight pet! Okay, we're understanding it. So that's what Gunko is. Wait, bro. So there is a prize. If you be a pet long enough, you legit become a holy pet. Indeed, you are now a trusted weapon of the Holy Knights of God's a devoted blade. Oh, that's badass, bro. That's next level warlord. It's an honor. The Covenant has 3 stages. The Shallow's Covenant. Wait. Didn't they use this word earlier? They used the word shallows earlier. Shallow's Covenant is a mere trace of a bond, but the Depths Covenant and then Abyssal Covenant are reserved for only 13 exclusive individuals. Is this what the freaking the Bleach stuff based stuff? I never looked into it deep enough to know why it's 13 commands. But reserved for only 13 exclusive individuals who can enter into a contract with the true God. What is this God you speak of? Okay. So they become... So Shiloh's covenant is like a trial period. Will probably let you go through the pentagram. I bet you the abyssal covenants are like the freaking top 3, and the depths maybe like the 10. But okay, so there's 13. And just to keep this organized, maybe this includes even the holy nights too, like Shamrock. Holy frick. 13, bruh. They're probably all admiral level. We went from 3 admirals to now there's freaking 13 of them. Hey, maybe Abyssal Covenant are these 5. I'm just trying to figure out some order to this. And the Depths Covenant would be all the holy knights. What is this God you speak of? If the day should come that you're made a proper knight. That would make sense, right? So all this time Figurlin was a Depths Covenant. And so when this guy gets kicked out, he becomes Abyssal and takes his place. That makes it kind of organized. What is this God? But look how everything is freaking the water. So what? Imu is the water demon, water god. What is this God you speak of? If the day should come that you are made a proper knight, then you will know the truth in the depths of the world. And that is when Alpha will be allowed to join the government. Of course, Harold. It will be announced to the world and you will be welcomed. I'm grateful for this honor. I'll do anything you ask of me. And now what? You looking like Rayleigh? Commander of the Holy Knights. Garling. Shangara, the Knights Temple and Land of the Gods. What the frick? Where's this located? On a sky island? What is the Great One thinking? Can the King of Elgath actually take orders? Oh my gosh, he's here! He's a holy knight, bro! Oh my gosh! There's Shamrock here. Of course, your word is my command. We will call if we need you. Keep a long distance transponder still on your person. You're free to visit the lower world, but you will not speak a word of what goes on here. Wow, so we can go to the very lowest parts of this. No, the lower world is the rest of the world. Wow. Understood. Like where freaking Luffy and all are. These guys live in some freaking castle in the sky. All right, now we're 20 years ago. So this is 4 years after Roger's execution, 18 years after God Valley, right? Blackbeard, Buggy, and Shanks are all about 20. Shamrock, too. 20 years ago, Fishman Island, Ryugu Kingdom. Dragon would be like freaking 35. Ho ho ho, Bara. What the hell is this? Neptune, I don't remember you freaking looking like this. You have a freaking fish form? It's been too long since I had such a good laugh, Neptune. The same, my friend. We have too many troubles on our minds. First of all, no, I very much doubt your son is some kind of demon child. I mean, can he possibly be worse than you were? Well, when you put it that way. Actually, a fortune teller told me that I would receive a daughter 4 years from now. What do you say? We can betroth your daughter, your Loki to my daughter. That's crazy. That's a weapon, bro. Bro, forget about it. Listen, I'm not talking about any ordinary mermaid. Supposedly she might be born with wild, destructive powers. In that case, it sounds like a match made in heaven. Let's have a toast. to the future of little Brad and your shaggy daughter. I know you not on the phone with her. I that I know she not been your pen pal. While you both are little like locked away. Ain't she like locked away in her room or something? I know it's not her. But let's say it's. This is crazy. If it's her, what's the sudden we can't call anymore? Something happened at Fishman Island? Oh, I guess the government getting a bit nervous, right? So maybe the goons have, at the same time as, well, if there's 13 freaking Holy Knights, at the same time as there's a group here on Elbaf, they sent a group to steal her too. Oh, bro, we at the end of the show. This is freaking sad. She will not be shaggy. That year, our library, Elbaf. Of course you can settle down here, Saul. I appreciate that, but I want to ask you something. What's that? Would you join with the educated of Elbaf and open a school here? A school, huh? Sounds nice. Okay. I'm sure the school will be fine. 5 years later. So this is 1 year after the mermaid princess is born. There was a shocking incident in Sacred Mary's Realm. My slaves have escaped. They've broken their cages. Open. Hurry out. Get out, hurry. You want to spend your life in chains? Huff, huff. This is freaking Fisher Tiger. What the hell's going on? I don't remember the Fisher Tiger stuff. But let's see. So he's running after, I guess he frees a bunch of slaves, right? And then he runs. Yeah, he's the one who frees the Rev girl. Am I wrong? So he runs while he's freeing slaves. He sees someone. Damn it, are you a knight of God? He freaking oh, is that Shamrock? Bruh. He freaking clashes with him. He breaks. No, he didn't break the cuff. They're already broken. I've left the armory unlocked. Here's how to get there. Is that, who is that? I know it's not Dragon. Dragon don't have a sword. Here's how to get there. That's Fisher Tiger saved her too. I forgot. What the hell? Whoa, was that gunpowder? I guess all these freaking explosions go off. Hurry, sister. Sender Sonia, someone's coming. They're fighting for us. We can escape this hell. Hurry, Koala, we're getting out of here. This incident, caused by the future captain of the Sun Pirates, Fisher Tiger, was known as the ransacking of Sacred Mary Joa. Wow. Sounds like it was quite the night. We're thinking someone from our side might have opened up the armory to them. Oh, disgusting. Disgusting. He's a holy knight, bruh. If this is 15 years ago, this is a year. What the hell is this? Shanks, you allowed here? This is a year before Harold's about to die. So let's see what leads to this. Whoa, Harold, you climbed the rank. I'm kind of proud of you climbing the ranks like this. Sounds like it was quite the night. We're thinking someone from our side must have opened the armory to them. So we're looking for the rat now. Put him to death. Harold, allow me to introduce you. This is Shanks. Okay, so it was Shanks. I guess it was Shanks, but what the frick is Shanks doing here when... Didn't they know he's on the Roger Pirates? He's the younger brother of Shamrock. Separated after birth, he's been through the gauntlet of the lower world, but if entered into a depths covenant, he'll be an instant boost, likely on the level of Shamrock. Whoa, bro, they get a power bump? And Shamrock is stronger than Shanks? After Shanks been a Roger pirate? Wait a sec, bro, this is Shanks like 9 years after Roger's killed. This ain't no freaking... For the time being, we'll use him as a devoted blade of God like you. I thought the same thing with Shamrock at first, but have we met before? Have they? Look, he already got his Blackbeard scar or something? I don't know why he's asking that. Who could you... Maybe he just... I don't even know. I don't know you, you great lumbering peon. Shanks! He's acting! What? So they don't know he was on Roger's crew. I don't know how you... Because he's an apprentice, so it is hideable. But ain't no way, Shanks. He learned the language. I don't know, you great lumbering peon. How dare you speak to me as if we're equals? I've always had the blood of Figureland in my veins. Mark my words, I'll be a knight before you. Oh, my mistake. Let's go, Shamrock. Tell me more about the Holy Land. I did not expect this. I didn't know you did this. He's a snake. What's the official story? Is the official story that he still got the Covenant? What if right now he's still in it? Like he playing a double spy, but he's telling the government, yo, I'm gonna have a pirate crew, but it's all fake. Like, I'm really pledging to y'all. Even if it's not true. I didn't know this man, what the frick? Let's go, Shamrock. Tell me more about the Holy Land. I want to be the hero who captures the one responsible for the attack. Any clues? It was definitely him. There's still time to do this once your wound is healed, Shanks. You don't know how it feels to learn that you've wasted 24 years of your life. I always knew I was different from the others. He's doing very well. Very well. Interesting that he had that run-in with Blackbeard, though. He's got it, bruh. He's a shallow. Saint Shanks. What? So he's a holy knight. He's a devoted blade. I hated everything down there. What's this heart? Like people falling in love with Shanks? That year, Fishman Village, Elbaf. Nope, can't help. I don't know enough about medicine. Let's call Harold and ask him to send a good doctor with proper stuff. No, you can't. He's busy with the job. What? It's a government connection good for, if not this. Just watch. I'll get better on my own. She's sick. Seems to me you've been getting worse by the day. He'll be broken if he sees it like this. You run the bar for me, Mato. No, not when you're sick, Ida. You know what Harold does each time he comes home? He visits all the elders and asks to make you his true wife. The fool, I prefer running the little bar, meeting all those sailors from far off lands. Huff. Makes me feel, Huff, like I've been helping Harold out in my own little way. Hey, outsider hag. Whoa, Loki. Got some fresh meat to feed her. That bar's a nice chill place for me to hang out at. I need it open again. He's gotten bigger, but he's still the same impudent brat inside. Seems like he's being kind of kind. You're the only one who can tame that little beast. Hajudan's off with his comrades. What, freaking pervin navigator lady? Searching overseas for a doctor for you. Oh, so both of your sons have a lot of love for you. Oh, wow. You're all making a big deal out of nothing, Huff. I'm just fine, Huff. That's real sweet of them, though. Do they all have to just be sick like this? Brewer's Village, Loki's mother's home. Elbaf. Huh? What'd you say? Otto, get in touch with Harold at once. I will. It doesn't matter if we're not related by blood. I said we don't want that outsider woman becoming the queen. You agree with that, right, Loki? Esther is the true queen and she's from our people. They can't take away our fortune and status. Oh, frick. So we gave that wench a little poison. These ergot spores don't stop once they've taken root. It's certain death. I remember what my real mother did. She cast me out of that tree into the underworld. Paneling's all effed up. What am I supposed to do? Huff. Loki's my dear sweet boy, just like Hardruden is. Loki, stop. Ida ain't gonna die. Ida ain't gonna die, is she? You want fortune? People make me sick. Ida ain't gonna die, is she? Because she's the only mother I have. Oh, frick, man. Loki's just lonely. Yo, man. Why are you making me tear, bro? See, he never admits it. He plays the... Oh, look, he's freaking murking them. This is what's giving him the reputation. Oh, my gosh, bruh. He's always acting annoyed by her, but man, oh, frick. Hey, you know what's crazy, though? The freaking age gap with Hardruden and Loki. And then here we're mentioning Blackbeard and then Luffy. I know it's not like Blackbeard has some tainted blood and then Luffy the real one. It's not exactly the same case, but it's similar, right? Seeing the chapters we have left, I don't think it'll be revealed. I think it's gonna take a long while before Oda ever tells us if that's Luffy's mom, but okay, we're getting the full freaking flashback. This is crazy. Yo, getting this week by week is devastating. Getting this week by week, it takes the wind out the sails. You gotta be able to just read it all. Like, I'm not waiting a week for these cliffhangers. That same year, 15 years ago, around the world, they're saying those giants in the Navy played a crucial role once again. That's so great to hear. I used to think they were scary. Now I wish I could meet one someday. It's working. They're showing Harold's plan is working. Is there any way to get more shipped here? Folks can't get enough of that Elbaf seafood. Yeah, I bet. Good Elbaf cedar. It's quality stuff. It's too bad it's so hard to ship. Sold. Elbaf New World. And once our dream of being part of the world government comes true, King Harold, I think that we should build a cruise ship so we can freely travel to our fellow nations. You feel bad for him, bro. He's trusting in the path. To the rest of the world, we are just a very curious minority. There are so many different people in so many different countries. They each have cultures worthy of respect. And as we come into contact with them, Elbaf will gain more friends and more wisdom. I can't wait. We're almost there, my countrymen. Our future is bright. Guess the warrior business is dead. Nah, bro, it's the only real business. I will see it through, Ida. Okay, walrus school. Now they're raising, them all with information and crap instead of fighting. This is thanks to you, Saul. A lot more healthy than kids swinging swords. There's she. Don't it scare you thinking about what you're losing, Harold? I no longer think of the military might as our national strength. You gotta tell me. Oh, wow. She died from that, bro. You gotta tell me everything I know. The fact that I met her is a lifelong treasure. Hey, Harold. You really changed. When I first came here, I was terrified of all the civil wars, but you've changed this country bit by bit. Children studying hard, brightful, and cheerful laughter. It's a different country completely. Old practices, strange customs. We ought to throw out all our bad habits of our warrior past. Really? But I like warrior's pride. I think it's cool. You ought to treasure your culture. Well, what about the fact that you and I weren't allowed to marry? I've never gone over that. Haha. She was down, bro. She respected the culture enough to respect that too. Listen, it's gonna be always a weird thing to do to just straight up throw your culture away to blend in, which is what he's trying to do. Blend in with the world government stuff. He's gonna learn the hard way. I've never gone over that, haha. You told him you wanted to make me your true wife, didn't you? Cough, cough. That's so sweet of you. You're my big sweetie. What about Loki? He'll be Hajuden's little brother. How's that? To me, that's what he's always been. Haha. Just hearing that from you will keep me fed for months. But really, I don't mind. You're everyone's King Harold, not just mine. We're almost there, aren't we? That's right, Ida. Very soon, we'll be connected to the rest of the world, and our world will grow to be millions of times larger than before. Then we'll do what we used to do, and go traveling all over. Oh yeah, that's how they met. Yo, I still don't know what was up with that freaking demon in the prison cell. That sounds fantastic. I can't wait. And then she dies. Yeah, we saw that coming when she freaking flopped on the bed here. Neither can I. Yo, but you see this appearance? This is this, and the freckles? Something like this is how I imagine for Luffy's mom. This not being a giant. But maybe like shorter hair and very tomboyish, something like this looking. But yo, freaking whatever Blackbeard's mom is, that. Oh my gosh, when are we gonna learn that, bro? Okay, so she died. Dude's freaking sad. They all go in. Loki's in prison for beating people up. He hates everyone. Now something's happening. So 14 years ago. Wait, bruh. So 14 years ago, Shanks is gonna go missing. King Harold's gonna die. Loki's gonna get pinned for it. And also Loki's gonna... We know in the modern day, Loki speaks as if he's run into Shanks. So what, is Shanks gonna... Wait. Yeah, Shanks is here, right? He's here with Rayleigh. Yo, Shanks is living a double life, bruh. He does show up here with Rayleigh taking a bath, right? We know the Shanks that's in the Holy Land is the act, but just imagine how funny it is if it's not. It is. That's ballsy, bruh. Bro, I think even Yonko Shanks is freaking approved. Is stamped by the Holy Knights for Shanks to watch over the lower world. Among them. Obviously, it's Shanks' real identity, but they think Shanks is a freaking Holy Knight this whole time. That is so great, bruh. Okay, so let's figure this out. 14 years ago, sacred marriage, while Shanks has gone missing, yes. And once his current mission was complete, he was to be on track to be made a full-fledged knight. As his backup, that means you have a golden opportunity. Will you take it? Whoa. Whoa. A holy knight. Of course I want to join the Knights of God. It means that Elbaf will be allowed to join the government. Okay, so this gives you a bit more perspective into Gunko. I don't know if it's intentional that they left Loki alive, but that whole interaction. They're just trying to get the replacement. He spent years and made them comfortable. So it's like, bro, let's just get the replacement. We got to be able to convince him. If it means Elbaf will be allowed to join the government. Wow, this is all he repeats. Of course they want to join the Knights of God. If it means Elbaf, it means that Elbaf will be allowed to join the government. Congratulations. The Great One trusts you. What a long haul it's been. Now you'll be known as the king who changed Elbaf's history forever. Actually, on the day that Elbaf is entered into the royal government, I plan to abdicate the throne. Someone younger and pure deserves to be your new king. That is for Mu to decide. And then he meets... Yo! So the Holy Knights get to just straight meet him. Think about who this man is. He far above the Navy. He had a whole other prestige. Does this symbol mean something, bruh? Because it's like the same symbol that they gave us the tattoo. Marines use it as their symbol as well. Why is someone sitting on the empty throne? Come closer, I've been watching thee, Herald. Ah! The strength. He got it! Yeah, see, it's a similar symbol. Except it's not the 5 circles. But now you get horns. Yo, a freaking power bomb. So you get a piece of Imu's power. But he also spies on you. He was spying with just the first symbol. That's how he super knows to trust them. It's like a trial period so he can read your heart long enough. It's rippling through me. It's almost frightening. Yeah, bro, it's too many water references. Imu got something with water. And now he is immortal. It chills the spine. He's more than a monster at this point. He's a weapon. Now, at long last, thou art an undying knight in service to Mu. Undying? It still doesn't feel real. Thou will create an abyss on Elbaf that will be thy bond to us. I don't know what that means. And when thou hast completed the final duty after that, let's have a toast. Thy wish will be granted. Elbaf will be welcomed among the royal government, its member nations. Yeah, the abyss is gonna be some messed up crap. Like turning them all into mindless slaves in some covert way. Welcome home, King Harold. Bruh, he comes home that night. A holy freaking knight. Who has seen Imu. What the frick? You did not know there was a whole secret society up there. that Shanks was a part of the whole time. Okay. So now we have to see. He comes home. This is around the time Shanks is missing. He's about to die on the throne. So let's see what happens. Rust Castle. Huh? What did you just say? O great Imu. Pentagram appears. Use thy entire country to form an army of warriors. Thou wilt build a giant fleet to rival the navy and act for the benefit of the world. That is thy... Wait, no, stop. I'll be doing all this to help Elbaf escape the cycle of fighting. Of course, I have always intended to allow those who wish to enlist in the navy to do so, but not like this. Who's the Majesty talking to in there? Thou said history would be atoned for. Thou saidst you would be a slave. Yes, but only myself. Look, it's hypnotic. It's all hypnotic. History is not so light that it can be shouldered by thee alone. Do not speak back. Thou canst not disobey Mu. Did you just put 3 negatives? Thou cannot not obey Mu. How do we understand that? Obviously, you can disobey Mu. Just cancel out 2 of the negatives. So thou can't obey Mu. Okay, we get what he's trying to say. Those who have accepted the depths covenant are given immortality and strength, but must obey orders in return. Wait, he got the depths? Oh, a depths, not abyss. I was gonna say. Think what thou wilt. I will have my way, huh? So he's freaking puppeteering you. I can't stop. I'm being controlled and Elbaf with me. There was never any intent to bring us into the circle of the world. Darn you, Imu. Guards to arms. Were you planning to make the warrior of Elbaf your slaves? Dang, man. What is it, your majesty? Is someone in here? Bring chains. Tie me to this pillar, huh? I quickly called Chief Jarl and my sons. I'm pretty sure Hudrid is out at sea right now. And Prince Loki is still in assault for that thing he did. What, a whole year earlier? I cannot resist. What's the matter, your majesty? Just release him. Underworld holding cells. You're freed, Loki. Unbelievable. They imprison him for a whole year. He fulfills and kills his dad. And then they imprison him for freaking 14 years? Report to Ars Castle immediately. King calls for you. And then they call Jarl as well. Urgently, just a moment. What could it be? But now, let us return to the story. We're here. We're here, boys. I waited long enough to get the whole flashback, which I didn't even know was coming. I just wanted to see how the battle with Fat Rayleigh was going. And they had a whole freaking turn back the pendulum, bro. On this day, there was a terrible massacre inside the castle, and the most beloved ruler in Elbaf history was wise King Harold perished. So what? He outsmarted Imu in the sense that he got himself killed before Imu could make his army crap happen? So Imu failed. His long con ends up failing. Now the question is, why didn't the Holy Knights immediately jump and try to take over Elbaf right away in some other way? Why did they just disappear for 14 years and then start hunting Loki? Oh my gosh, bro. 1997. How much of this you think he had planned? It's hard to think he didn't have a lot of this planned, bro. It's hard to come up with all these details. How does he remember the members of the Roger Pirates and all? So many things you have to keep track of. when drawing these panels. Like all the background details that you wouldn't care for. That's too much work, bro. We're caught up, bro. 2 chapters. Who the frick is this? What? This is official art? Oh. It's the freaking Rocks Pirates. Why did you draw a panel of the... You allowed to do that? Hold up. This ain't the Rock show. I was so confused because I'm like, okay, that's Frankie. And then what, did you just draw Luffy looking like rocks? Why is Big Mom freaking gigantic, bruh? This is so cool, bruh. Rich ass goon with kids fruit. Dude, Rocks is one of the coolest freaking characters. Hey, she on your lap, bruh. Does something happen? "14 years ago, sun rolled out by Gabin's house." What? Captain Roger had a son? I don't know if freaking Shanks knew. Apparently so, that's what Garb told me at least. I'm amazed that he survived the Navy search then. Well, in case, I guess he's like a little brother to me. Yeah? You're not wrong about that. You and Buggy were our sons. That's so cool to hear, bruh. It ain't wrong. If you raise someone from a baby, they're your freaking kid. That's weird, bruh. I like that that's in writing right there. Wait a sec. Who are you talking to? Who is this? That's Gabin. I thought Rayleigh. I thought you're bathing with Rayleigh. How are you bathing with this guy now? Was it always this guy? Number 2. Well, I guess he's like a little brother to me. You're not wrong about that. You and Buggy were our sons. If he's got Captain Rogers' blood, then I guess he'll be the next generation king of the pirates. Yes, this is the real Shanks. This is especially being raised since a son. The other one's the act. It's just interesting, the 1% chance that is flipped, you know? You don't know. Can a celestial dragon be redeemed? You don't know. Aside from freaking Doflamingo's brother. Hey, it ain't a hereditary position. Sometimes those with the greatest expectations placed on them fail to achieve that greatness. Do you think so? It's what makes life so fun and unpredictable. Wahaha. Meanwhile, yeah, it would have helped if you didn't tell Ace he was the son of Roger. Probably would have freaking succeeded then. Meanwhile, the fateful scene. Dogahaha, oh no, Loki, I mean Prince Loki has returned. Chief Jarl is here as well, so outside the road chamber. Wow, we're finally back. Why did Your Majesty, he said he was coming to chain you up like you said. Why did I cut my own guard like that? It was like my body moved on its own. It was to fulfill Imu's orders, to eliminate those who would stop me, form an army of warriors. Am I incapable of fighting back? Can those orders even alter my very thoughts? Gurg, for the rest of my life? For as long as I continue to live, my presence will only make this country worse. My body's a blade upon its safety. So yeah, Gunko, she level 2. She being freaking spied on by Imu, and Imu can take control of her in anything. So same way Dude emerged out of Saturn, Dude emerged out of her. What the hell are we supposed to do about them being immortal, bruh? It's legit the early One Piece Logia issue all over again. Now they've made it unsolvable, though. But yeah, so you're effed. For as long as I continue to live, my presence will only make this country worse. My body's a blade upon its safety. It was a waste. It was all for nothing. 144 years of life down the drain. He regret that tattoo. You should have sided with your friend, bro. He had far too rose tinted glasses, bro. My death cannot come soon enough. Quickly kill me. Oh wow! Look, he's even saying the same last words. He even falls the same way as Rocks. Oh shoot, huh? I refuse to let Albaf be enslaved. Hurry before it's all taken over. What are you doing, Majesty? Hey, Papa, I'm back. What's going on here? Harold, okay. See, I thought the guards betrayed him. Now we see the picture. How can this be? I truly am immortal. Oh, shoot. Imu has not been outsmarted. I forgot. This is why Imu was so calm. Oh my gosh! You can't even die! Isn't that freaky? What the frick? Wait, bro, you can't even die! They did some last minute one on Rock, so yeah, you could overpower him and snap him out. But he's forever a puppet and he can't die. I can feel my body recovering. Stop it. Run for your lives, men. He just freaking does a link circle slash. Ah, what can I do to die? Someone help me. Ain't no way Loki finds a way to kill him. It's the devil fruit. It's his sun god. It's gonna be his sun god ability. So basically, Harold and I have signed the shallowest of the covenants with this great one in Maryjois. So Shanks is being spied on, bruh. Anything Shanks doesn't. This is why Shanks is a. Oda. I can't believe Oda gave a reason for why Shanks is useless in the show. Why he just stops the war. Doesn't ever confront Luffy, right? Even like Luffy's passed out during Marineford. Gives him back the hat. But what about him like celebrating when Luffy gets his first bounty and all? Surely the first tattoo still makes you freaking spied on. Even with just the shallowest covenant, we can't resist as long as we're within that freak's range. Are you mad, bro? You gonna have a Luffy versus Shanks fight for real? Do you understand the setup happening here? What an odd power. But yeah, okay, so he's admitting it to him, right? So, we know. So once we were out of the Holy Land, we finally had the chance to talk openly. So if you're outside the range, you're not spied on. But if you get that level 2 tattoo, you permanently spied on. I knew it. You are from the red-haired pirates. What do you mean from the red-haired pirates? He is the red-haired pirates, bruh. Harold was delighted about the deal he'd made to get Elbaf added to the government. Once he was in the Knights of the God. But to do that, he has to sign the next level of this covenant. Bro, I can't believe Shanks has the freaking... Is that bad or something? Through the covenant, the holy knights of God gain superhuman strength and an undying body. Oh, the abyss, as well as the ability to generate an abyss, a means of traveling long distances. But in exchange, no matter where you are, you cannot defy the orders of the Great One, whose voice will reach you at any range. Okay, there you go. There you go, bro. We're clocking on, man. So you close your eyes, you still see the eyes. He permanently with you. So if he agrees to the covenant, Harold will be forced to do what those people say, knowing how greedy they are. I can't imagine. So that's why he comes here. He comes here to help kill him. Can't imagine they would keep their word and give him what they promised. I don't think Harold should join the... Huh? He opened an abyss and all. Or no, they're just freaking fighting. He already got the permanent pentagram on the floor. Hang on a second, Dad. What am I supposed to react to first? Yo, Dad's level freaking 800. I don't even know if you can kill him. Like, fight him, let alone kill him. The fact that you haven't died at all with those wounds, or the fact that you're trying to kill me in the castle guards. Where's this monster strength coming from? What happened to you, Harold? Come back to your senses, Ishing. Guards to the royal chambers. Help stop the king. He's been taken by madness. Are they fighting? Hurry, it must be that darn Loki. Save the king. Oh, gosh, bruh. Explain yourself, Harold. What happened? Huff, Chief Jarl, I've made a terrible mistake. Very soon, I truly will lose my mind. Listen closely, Loki. Do as I say. He's going to tell me to go and get the devil fruit. Unless he already ate it. I want you to tell the people of Elbaf exactly what happened here. That I killed my own guards. That I used joining the world government as an excuse to do their dirty bidding. But they're not going to tell it. Ultimately, they lied to me. And look at me now. I'm about to hand over the people of Elbaf to the government to be their slaves in battle. Holy frick! You mean they tricked you? They never had any intention of honoring my request. Your Majesty, Chief Jarl, feed the treasure of Elbaf to Loki. So he never had it. This is what's going to allow him to kill the immortal man. What? With the power of God, I'll be unstoppable. Elbaf being enslaved by the government. It's the very antithesis of my dream. That makes me the worst king in the city of Elbaf. So you must kill me to take the throne, Loki. Tell the people what a fool of a king I was. Kill me and be a hero. So what? Jarl knows the freaking truth and he been shutting up? Once I'm dead, my reputation means nothing to me. All that matters is Elbaf's future. Am I wrong? You'd really... See, is that symbol went over... Does that symbol mean something? I don't know if he always had that. You'd really do all this for... Please, Loki, you're the only one who can do it. Ain't that nice for Loki to hear? Rawr, I've awoken now. Wait a second. I'm just curious about something. Did you lose the arm that had the tattoo on it? You He sees Luffy. Something about him. Shanks, I don't know if Shanks sees far into the future or something. Something about Luffy makes Shanks see some twinkle that he saves Luffy and essentially resigns. Frees himself. I had to scroll because I'm like, why does Shanks have his arm? Am I mistaken or he had both arms? That's because this is 14 years ago. Bro, my boy always used to say he did that crap on purpose. He didn't have a good reason before. He's like, I don't know, for motivation or something. So Luffy feels bad or something. He did that on purpose. Like he always maybe there's always a way. Like, I don't know. Is it really tied to the arm? But it's like it always was an option that he could cut his arm off and leave. When he saw Luffy, I don't know, bro. Because all this time I was talking about it looked like he still have it, and that's why he do nothing in the show. Maybe he still have it, but it's like symbolic. I don't know. Well, we'll see what develops out of that, but I think that's the same arm he lost. Like, what the frick? See, bro, that's why I scrolled up. What the frick? I'm awake. There are criminals in the castle. Huh, Your Majesty? Now he's lying, right? Now he's freaking Carol is lying to everyone. Seal the front gate right away, Your Majesty. You killed them all. You're not the real King Harold. But I am Harold, and now I am a vassal of the Great One. Crack, crack. Dang. I guess he freaking punched them. No one shall escape to tell the tale of what happened here. So everyone who heard the tale, he freaking sealed the gate, put on the megaphone saying there are criminals in the castle. Oh my gosh. So this is literally Imu freaking animating him now. Hurry, run. Oh man, you have to freaking kill him like that? I will give this country over to Imu. Hurry, Loki. Yo, he's speaking from his perspective though, bro. What the frick? Hurry, Loki, why do I have to eat some devil fruit? Then I won't be able to swim anymore. That's great. It's the same thing as Luffy. What's got into him? He's like a totally different person. Don't you dare eat it, Loki. That fruit belongs to me. You just told me to eat it. If you eat that fruit, it'll be the end of the world. Harold. Do it, Loki. Make sure Harold doesn't get that fruit. I want to see what the... Wait, you put that sword there? I thought Big Mom did that. Chief Jaro, you gave me that blade years ago, Jaro. Now you can have it back. Oh, savage. Why did you do that? The frick? Take your blade back, Jaro. I'll eat that fruit and take Ragnir for myself. Oh, you need the fruit to wield Ragnir? You cannot have it. Give it back. Whoa. And then Shanks, Duo Yonkos freaking show up. Oh my gosh. Yo, that is such a plot twist. That man lives his nobility life secretly. It's Gavin. Jaro, what happened to you? That helmet saved my life. Like his helmet a homie or something. Please stop Harold. Don't let him go after Loki, right? I mean, or Based on what you said, it looks like the worst case scenario has come to pass. Harold, look all around you. Come to your senses. Shanks is smart, bro. Ah, Shanks, this undying body is a wonderful thing. Can't Imu see through you to see Shanks here? Maybe Imu's not spying. What the frick? I feel superior to all other life. Darn it. Is there any way to break control over him? Shank, is this that storied relic of help of the forbidden devil fruit? Eat it, eat it. And there's Ragnir right beside it. What could the fruit possibly be? That could make you the sun god, as he proclaims. I don't understand. So he goes near it and the freaking hammer just lifts on its own? Like, does the hammer fight him? Yeah, whoa, who did that? Final chapter, boys. Final chapter. We're caught up. We're caught up. Who are these characters, bro? Is this Robin? Why is she so freaking old? Contradictions. What's the contradiction? The fruit he gets is the opposite of the lightning power. It's a devil fruit that allows him to swim. The swim no me. I think the hammer's fighting him. The hammer's sneak attack. Bum, who threw that hammer? Come out. There's gotta be someone here. Whatever, I have to eat the devil fruit. Chitter chatter. Chitter chatter, squeak, squeak, crack, crack, crack. It's like a nursery rhyme. Okay, so every time he goes to get the fruit, squeak, squeak? What, a tiny mouse is wielding the hammer? Crack, crack. What? It broke the freaking floor? Bro, just get the freaking fruit already. I know you eat it. There's no way. You've got to be kidding me. There's no way it's that heavy. What the heck is going on? Is this decrepit old castle just falling apart? Slam. Ugh. Your efforts are futile, Loki. Generations of rulers have watched over the devil fruit. No one can eat it. Ragnir Oh, whoa. Here I'm wondering why Harold didn't eat it. Whoa, Loki's the first one to eat it, bruh? Okay, so the test you have to pass is you have to be able to wield Ragnir, and then you can get close to the fruit. Or else Ragnir itself stops you. What? This is unexpected. Your efforts are futile, Loki. Generations of rulers have watched over the devil fruit. Yet for centuries it has gone uneaten, not by choice, but because no one could eat it. Hey, bro, but you see, this could be how the Nika fruit been too. Like, just by chance, it just slips everyone and intentionally makes its way to Luffy. Ragnar simply hasn't deemed anyone worthy. That's a cool twist, dude. Huh? But with my current strength. Oh. This was part of the government's plan. To also give him enough strength to wield Ragnir, take the fruit, and command everyone. What does the fruit do? Okay, so with my current strength, okay, I guess this is Gavin and Shanks. They freaking cut his foot. Gah. Those wounds are already causing a lot of pain. His healing ability is struggling to keep up. Interesting. Interesting, bruh. Young Shank's looking crazy, bruh. How old is he here? This is 14 years ago. He's 16! He like a year younger than Luffy at the start of the show. Don't let up, and he'll eventually be driven into a corner. Forms like him are weak to Conqueror's hockey coding. Yeah, man, how did you tell them? So that's it? Armament on Logias, Conquerors on the heathens? You dare oppose me? Bruh, you bet we can't let you run wild just because you've gone crazy. Yeah, but son, you're familiar with the weaknesses of the gods' knights? I can't remember how many times they tried to take you back. Oh, wow. Wait a minute, bro. The Roger Pirate's been fighting the gods' knights all this time? That red-haired boy, we know you have him. He looks just like our captain's son. Hand him over. Back then, I'd slice him up and we'd send him packing. Oh yeah, that Summers guy did mention something like that. Are you joking? Those were the days. Frankly, it's surprising that a fighting force like that originates from the Holy Land. Most Celestial Dragons are useless. That's what I'm saying. This is why I hate freaking Figureland. Apparently, y'all strong. Those guys consider themselves divine, living sedentary lives and keeping well clear of our world. Meanwhile, my life's always giving me the chills. You can call that fate. I don't even know what he means by that. Gamma said I want to save Harold. Like he said that. It's freaking Shanks, bro. Gamma said I want to save Harold. But you're the one who told me how hopeless it is once someone becomes a knight of God. I'm afraid Loki's our best bet. Don't make me repeat myself. Move it, Hammer. Wheeze, wheeze. So you're basically the National Treasure's guardian? How can you even move? What's going on? I'm so over this. It smashed his hammer. That's sad, bruh. We got my hammer. Oh, frick, sorry about that. The hammer... Does the hammer have a freaking rabbit fruit? Or a rabbit had the freaking hammer fruit? Ragnar... Wait! Ragnar! If we're talking Norse, you're freaking... You could be the freaking... what's the name? Ratatoskr. You could be like freaking Ratatoskr and Ragnar in one. Shish. Be gone. Be gone. How are we supposed to end this? Well, honestly, I've never fought one who has Conqueror's hockey, too. Ill? Ill. So, are you telling me Gunko and Crab don't got Conquerors? Maybe. At least the ones he's fought. Soldiers. But the fact that Shanks got it and probably Figureland, what the frick? Figureland on some next madness then. Soldier, stop Harold. We can't allow him to get his hands on the devil fruit. Yeah. Harold is a beast, bruh. From the whole Rocks era. What? He passed it. He passed the test. What's the test supposed to be? No one has... Are you telling me people have not been able to just hit the hammer at all? I think you're Ratatosker, dog. He got it. It's a tiny ass grape. Oh no, it's because you're giant. Yo, so who's that guy that found Whitebeard that looked like Marco dad? Is that Marco's dad? Or is that like some human who has the phoenix fruit and then he dies and he was reborn as Marco? Like, you see what I'm trying to say here? So, like, if Marco ever died in the show, a little freaking baby Marco would just appear. That'd be freaking weird. That's almost like freaking Lady Toki. Like the original Marco guy, he's just like 800 years old. He just keeps getting reborn. Or, I mean, it's simpler than that. It could just be some dude who joins Whitebeard. Nah, bro. That make no sense. What the frick? Marco's not like freaking 4 years old. But he's a kid when you see him with the Odin flashbacks. Maybe the dad had a kid and he dies? I don't know. But whatever. Dude gets the fruit, eats it. Now let's see what happens. What is the fruit? Am I seeing some Super Saiyan? Baki? Roar! Let's see, bruh. I remember when Loki's first introduced my boy, said he could have a Fenrir fruit, but then they showed actual Fenrir. Roar, squeak. Dodo. Okay, so Harold is not clearly defeated by Gavin and Shanks. Did you eat it, Loki? It's like, you put your hand in the cookie jar. You forget Dad at the door. Did you eat it? Like, what is this panel right here? Show me its legendary power. I don't know what's happening in this panel. Someone gets kicked flying. I don't know what I'm seeing. He's getting his ass whooped. I'm assuming show me its legendary power. He swings at Loki here. And Loki freaking kicks him in the face. And then he's regenerating. Then he gets kicked again. And he gets smashed into the ground. Whoa. And then what is this? We're seeing a shadow? Like what? Loki becomes some monster? And grabs Harold's head? I thought he's wielding Ragnar. Huff, huff. I knew it, Loki. You have the blood of a conqueror flowing inside you. Huff, huff. Hey, you've come back to your senses then, Huff. It won't last. Don't drop your guard. Look around. I'm beyond redemption anyway. You were being controlled, weren't you? So now guards are gonna stroll in and see him kill him. It's quite... Not quite. It's more like that thing is influencing my thoughts. I start to consider myself a god. Oh, what? Now we're gonna freaking make all the knights be victims? Like even Gunko? But it makes sense. Gunko could be she was a little girl a good 80 years ago. Or maybe like 60-ish years ago. And then by the time you see her looking like a freaking princess in the Imu room, that's when she get her tattoo. And she become ageless. So back in the day, she really did look up to Brooke somehow. But now she a holy knight, this man. You have what it takes to lead Elbaf as well. Try to get along more with your brother, though. You're the worst. You know that. Having your own son take your life. What kind of father does that? Have we had that in the show yet? I don't think so. Except kind of Blackbeard to Whitebeard. One last thing. I almost forgot. I wanted to thank you about Ida. What are you? Burning down Alcohol Village didn't make her better, but I was touched by how much you loved her. Hey, bro, I'm tearing, bro. Dud. Hurry, it's taking over me again. I'll never forgive you. For making me do all the dirty work here. That's a D smile. That's a D smile. Now the guard's gonna rush in. Oh, shoot. What did the fruit do to Loki, though? He's just wielding Ragnar. What is the fruit? And why is the chapter called Contradiction? It's like a peewee devil fruit. The nose fruit just increases your nose by 10%. Like there is no freaking mythical ass fruit. What? Whoa. Whoa, bro. You got that hockey separation and then you bursted him with lightning. Loki. Wow, bro. What a final chapter to leave it on, honestly. Like, this is what we've been waiting to understand why he kills the dad. That's the chapter that's the latest. Loki, my dear son. The only thing that really matters is securing Albaf's future. Yo, this is so sad for him, bro. Like, that's such a heavy heart to feel bad about the Rock situation. He really did think he was doing the right thing. He went with the sunken ship. The moment he went there, broke his horns and all, he was like, now that I've picked my ship, now I have to go down with it, see where the path leads. He saw the red flags early on, but he just decided to stay. Oh my gosh, bro. What? I woke up today, I didn't read none of these chapters, bro. I know so much now. I know like a year and a half worth of new One Piece stuff. What the frick does the fruit do? What does the fruit do? When Ragnar is swinging itself on people, you don't see no lightning. So maybe the lightning comes from his fruit? Either way, dude, that's the latest chapter. That's crazy. I can check some of the other sites, see if there's like another one or two. A day ago! Ooh! Oh, we in that golden week crap, eh? Yeah, this crap was great. What the hell? Is this what I know it is? The crap with masked ace? Masked deuce? I don't know if this is that, but it was cool. Oh my gosh, y'all. Madness. Okay, so y'all don't know, but it's they Otis put the panels like that to make you think that that mom is maybe Luffy's mom. What do we do with this information now, bro? Obviously, Luffy and Blackbeard have to have one big fight that goes in the news, is crazy, and they're fighting, putting their all into it. But then at the end, they come to some understanding that Luffy doesn't hate Blackbeard. Blackbeard, he sees eye to eye. The same cherry freaking pie scene, you know? Ain't no way they freaking half brothers, bruh. And then the other thing is where the Luffy has a fight with Shanks because Shanks has to fulfill his role with the Shiloh Covenant he put. But yeah, like Shanks's disguise would have been busted if Imu can spy through the people with the Covenant. Like right here, Shanks is straight fighting him. So Imu can't spy like that. Like what the frick? I'm a little confused on that front, bro. All these chapters are not a single freaking bounty, bruh. You really would do this to us? All right, bro. Well, I'll upload these over a few days and then maybe we'll see if I freaking wait forever. Wait for some chapters to pile up. Or if I just catch the next one. But man, this was great, dude. I'm freaking glad. Bro. It was a slow start to get back into it, but man, there were crazy freaking moments. This is the freaking peak right here. Yeah, this is probably the greatest set of chapters I've read. The only other time I think I might have been this excited was the Marineford War. When you're gathering all the allies, getting Crocodile out of jail and all. But that I was watching an anime form, and it was jokes. But this, seeing Big Mom, Kaido, Whitebeard, the three work together, fight Imu, what the heck? You know, you forget Shiki's just canon as a rival? Dude, all this came out of nowhere. Z-Big looking like Blackbeard. The Luffy mom thing, I'm not gonna live it down. I'm gonna live it down, bro. That is the perfect thing to be Luffy's mom. And also, Dragon meets her earlier, if that's the same girl, in the cell, does she not? And she's like, save my boy, something like that. I don't know. All over the place. Read too much. But yeah, I'll see y'all.